much can you add to this Clemson defense going against a Florida State team, especially when you had to miss that first game of the season with the suspension? I mean, you're excited to get your real first opportunity and test now and really help this defense go against an elite team.
I think I just add a lot of enthusiasm, just more leadership on the field and off the field like I was at Georgia game. I just feel like just more enthusiasm and just more leadership is the biggest thing that I can bring to the table.
I guess you don't have to really talk about the motivation of what happened last year on pacing. Is that fueling this whole unit, especially just how bad you guys lost last year today?
It is. We know what happened last year. They just came in here and just gave it to us, like Coach Swinney said, and we just have to forget that game. Just game plan. Whatever they put into place, we got to go out and execute and do it to the best of our abilities. We know this won't be an easy game. This is gonna be a hard-nosed game, and it's just gonna come down who plays the hardest and who wanted more. So we just have to prepare with purpose and just try to get the job done.
I mean, no one's been able to slow down Jameis Winston since he's really been under center. How are you guys going to try to be the first to bottle him up?
Just like I said, just do the game plan that Coach Venables put into place. Coach Javi and everybody, they take a lot of time in putting a game plan together. So it's just up to the players to go out and execute it.
Do you feel confident you guys can get pressure, hit Jameis, and get him off his game?
I feel confident that we'll make a difference, a bigger difference than we did last year.
Does it feel even more like a bigger game? You know what's at stake. Whoever won this game the last 5 years has gone on to win the division title. But the fact that you have 2 weeks to prepare is almost like a bowl game type of atmosphere. The build-up going into this, I got to imagine on campus they've been talking about this since last week. There's almost like a 3-week build-up going into this game.
Yeah, these 2 weeks we have, I feel like it's a blessing. This couldn't have been the best time to have a bye week. Just give us more time to prepare. It's a lot of adrenaline behind it, a lot of hype behind it, especially on campus. But we just have to stay focused and just prepare and get ready.
How did your defensive line match up with Florida State's offensive line last year?
Physically, we were the same. I feel like just watching the game. Not saying they just physically outbeat us. They just beat us. You know what I'm saying? They wanted it more. I think physically we match up pretty well with.
They have 5 seniors starting the LL. Obviously, throughout the offseason, this defensive line has been touted as one of the best in the nation. Is this the kind of matchup you got forward to?
Oh yeah, they're a great bunch. Veteran group, senior group, like you said. I feel like they're one of the best offensive lines in the country. So it's going to be a challenge for us. We just going to have to go out and play hard against them.
You guys talked about a chance sort of redemption, not just against Florida State when they did to you last year, but what happened in the first week that sort of let down for that defensive unit. Now you guys get another primetime setting, national stage, 8 o'clock game, a chance to sort of vindicate yourselves for what happened at Georgia.
Yeah, I think it'll be a game for us to redeem ourselves or to just to show the everybody that that's not the defense that we put on the tape that night. I feel like this would just be another opportunity to show what type of defense we are.
What did you guys take away from the SC State game? You guys were expected to win in maybe not in that type of fashion, a dominating performance. What do you take away from shutting down the Bulldogs? And what did you guys get up 44 total yards?
We took away from it that we can do it. We are a great defense, and we just have to play to our standard and not the standard of the other opponent. Just being focused the whole game, not playing for all 4 quarters and not just 3. Just being dominant.
You said preparing with a purpose and everything. I heard that practices last week might have been a little bit intense.
Yeah.
Ramped up by the coaches. Is that true? And do you think that helped?
Yes, it's true, and I think it did help. Just for us to get that sense of urgency behind us. I think we kind of got lackadaisical in our preparation for the Georgia game, so that kind of ended up why we didn't finish in the 4th quarter like we were supposed to. So I think it was helpful for us.
What's an example of how it was a little different? How was it more intense?
Coach Sweeney not just pushing us the whole practice, not letting us slack off in no phases, offense, defense, or special teams, just going hard the whole practice, and just being hard nosed the whole practice.
Grady Jarrett, now is he the team leader?
Yes, Great Jerry always been a leader in his own way. Right now, I feel like he's one of the forerunners for us as in a leadership standpoint.
Do you feel the season hangs the balance? Now it's not the third game, but do you feel that it does?
I'll say that it's. I can't really answer. I don't really know. I wouldn't say that because we can't just let one game determine our season. But I feel like this game is a big game for us to win that we need to get done.
All set.